Hey ladies, welcome to Beauty by Red, where I cater to all women of all ages, but mainly over 50 and over. I am 61, and I'm going to do a quick tutorial on how I prepare my face for work or somewhere going fast. So anyway, I already started. I already primed my skin with this Matchbox. I got it right. And I'll put everything in below. But this is my favorite so far. And I already put it under my eyes. And like I said, I definitely use these if you got bags under your eyes, but I didn't have time to put it on. So you might see me switching to my other mirror because I got to make sure I'm not looking like a clown going to work. So you take a beauty sponge and just go. I go all over because it's dark up here. Make sure you blend it out. You don't want orange look. I see a little bump come up. I don't know what that's for. We're going to definitely take care of that. Because Cher Bear don't do blemishes and bumps. And I make sure I press. Make sure it's even. Fingers are good for this type of stuff. Okay. Then I go in. Maybe I'll try the Bobbi Brown one. And this is concealer to go over there. And like I said, I'll put, because I know you can't really read this. So I'll put if you need the information, I will gladly do it. And like I said, I am not a professional beauty expert. I just know what's good for me. And now I got to build up to darken those dark rings under my eyes. So you'll see me occasionally looking at my mirror to make sure I'm right. So as you see, I got that. I use two kind. I use this. This is an intense serum concealer. And I also like this one from Born This Way. And like I said, you ain't gonna be able to see that. So I take me another beauty sponge and start working that in. I even go on the top of my eyes. You do what's best for you. I just do what's best for me. And you see I don't have my lashes on. I took them off. So I'll apply them again. So definitely make sure you work this in. Once I got a lot on from the sponge, then I'll use my magic fingers. That's interesting. Sorry. Oh, I don't know. Something just fell. Sorry. And blend. Make sure you blend. And be gentle. It looks like I'm not gentle, but I am. Now this is more yellow. As you see, it's covering up some stuff. Still got the puffiness, but oh well. Okay, then I go in with a lighter to highlight. This is from Halo. This is almost out. As you see, I use it a lot. And you don't need that much. Put a little right under here to highlight that eye. Okay. And I'm going to use that again for something else you'll see. All right. Let's blend again. Always moisten your sponge. Not make it sloppy wet, but just a little moisture. And blend, blend, blend. I'm using the same blender that I used with that one concealer. So this is to highlight my eye. It might look brighter to you, but my other mirror doesn't. I can't believe I got a pound. I know what that's from. I know. I had something on my that pinched my skin. But we gonna correct that. That'll go away. All right. Now I'm gonna take my magic fingers and blend. And so that is how I conceal my dark rings. And like I said, the puffiness could have went away if I had time, but I don't have time. Okay, for my eyebrows, they're kind of done in. Look at me, I'm ghetto. I can't find my brush. I don't use this. I use this only for that. So don't come after me. So what I'm going to use, this is what I have my eyebrows done, microbladed, shaded, but I like this Kiss stamp. Comes like this. And just to fill in, scratch the surface. Oh, sorry. I scratched the surface just a little. And just fill in these spots here. See how that looks? And you get one for each side. I like these. And that's that. Yeah. Close up. And what I also do, what I forgot to do, and I'm getting ready to do it right now, always for dry eyes. If you got dry eyes like me, this is wonderful. Hold around. I normally like to put the drops in before I do my makeup. Since I put my lashes on, we're good. Okay. All right. So what I do now, so the little I have here, and this is my LA Colors. Put just a little on my hand. I'm going to have to go to the big mirror for a minute. So what I did, you see I highlighted there and there. Don't put so much on. You don't want like a little halo. Okay. So take one of your brushes. Any brush will do. I like a flat brush too. And I got a flat brush. So all I'm doing is just going around. Here. Same with this one. And if you don't have your eyebrows done, do not measure your eye corner just like this. It shouldn't go past that. If it does, it's too long. And so that's the flat brush. I get as much concealer done with that. Sometimes I have to do my tips. So then I take the angle brush. The angle brush like this. so it makes it more contour. So what I need to do now is take my fingers and get some of that, you know. So one of my tails is not like it should be. So I'm just gonna, just a little. I like that. Yep, that's good. So blend, blend. The key is blending, ladies. Blend. I know my fingers and how far I can go. So I'm taking another angle brush and clean that up. If you like to do the top, you can. I don't normally do the top of my brow. And that's it. It looks pretty blended. Let me see from this mirror. Now, one thing I do like, I like that to be a little pointed and rounded. So all I did is put a little point there, point there. Okay, I'm done with the brows. So now my next step is to contour my nose. I have a nose somewhat like my mom. So with your angle brush or hot whatever brush, and you're gonna go down. And if you got a narrow nose, you can still highlight it. Go from the brow line and down. I like a little button nose. Look like Sir Nose, the rapper. Make sure. Let's do a circle. If you don't want a button nose, don't do it. Make sure I got everything. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is blend as much as I can with the beauty tool. I sure hate that bump is there. And mainly in these areas, you make sure you blend. So now, my famous fingers start blending. Because the next step I'm going to do, I'm going to highlight the inside of the top of my nose. So I get this right. If anyone knows of mirrors that you can, something I can stick on my wall or something, my phone, so I can get more of an angle so I can look at my mirror and you all can look at me. So let me know. I know TikTok and all these places have everything, so let me know. We help each other. Okay. Definitely blend this because you don't want this to stick out. So I'm looking at the other mirror. As you see, the nose kind of contoured some. I have a full nose, so wide nose. But I tried to, and I'm still working on this, on contouring my nose. Because sometimes I can get it really good and sometimes I don't get it good. I'm looking in this mirror on my end. Make sure it's right. I mean, it's not plastic surgery, but it does okay. Then I take that same one I had, tip here, see what I did? And you don't have to put a lot. And I take the pinky blend it in. You blend everything together. Does it slim my nose a lot? Not really, but a little bit. But definitely make sure you blend in here. Everywhere. Okay. I think I'm satisfied with that little glitter thing. I'm not trying to do anything special with the job. Okay, I use a brow brush. Just sealed in what I did. And this has got a tint to it, like a brownish color. And that seals it in. Okay. Now what I'm going to do, just had it. Oh, wipe that off. Now I do like to bake. This is baking. Banana Deep from Revolution. And a little goes a long ways. That's all you need. It'll contour, get you a triangle beauty tool, and you blend on that forehead. Go up, under, contour that nose, only on the side. I also go up here because I added stuff. Do the other side. And if you so happen to put too much on, you know, take your little makeup, the little that you can pat your skin with, and take some of it off. But as you do this, you'll get better with it. Also, I have, if you feel you get too much, this is from Revolution, and this is the rose. It'll take some of that yellow off. Use a different blender. They're the same, but I know the difference. Rub. Now, if I did my whole face with, you know, powder and stuff, of course I would put this everywhere. Okay, let that sit for a second. Hope everybody's having a wonderful day. So what I do, take me a wide brush, and then I go in and just brush it out. Anything that I couldn't get out, you know, blend with the triangle. And that's pretty much it. And then you can, this is up to you. If you want to set your face, what you did, you can. It's white, but it won't stay white on your face. Everywhere I did, I'm blending. And you also can put that same baking on your eyebrows. I sometimes do. Because sometimes I don't have to, then my eyebrows will be set for a couple of days. So, I'll put a little, I don't know. Okay, just a so you see. And that's pretty much it. So now, take my fan brush and brush that out. And that's it, ladies. If you want to, white powder everywhere. If you want to enhance your beauty marks, I do have a couple of black moles on my face. I use this. Now I'm going to have to look at the other mirror for this one. I'll show you what I did. So what I have a little mole here, mole there, and you see one's up there. And I took that liquid eyeliner, and all I do, press that, go on my fingers. Kind of messed this one up, hold on. And that's it. And I'm going to put my eyelashes on. Get the rest of the stuff cleaned up so I can get dressed for the day. And I will do a tutorial on that as well, if that's what you want. Try to keep these kind of to a minimum, but well, maybe I'll do that right fast. I'm using this one, the dark adhesive. And these lashes, okay. I always have to cut mine because my eyelids are not that long. Now I'm gonna show you what you can do. You can call it ghetto or not, but it works for me. Okay. I use these. And it's perfect for me lining up that glue on the lash. You don't need a lot. And you need to let this sit for a minute. Just for a minute. As you see. Fan it for a minute. I might have to look over here. They say 30 seconds. So let me start it off over here, and then I'll show you the other one. Okay. So I'll show you the other one. We'll try to attempt that one. So make sure it's on that eye. Right by the waterline. Right on the line. That's why I said I'm going to do one with you all. Main thing is make them corners are down. So this. So my main thing is these corners. Make sure they press down. So they look. Uh-oh, I lifted up. Hold on. That's why I gotta find a mirror where I can look head on with you and y'all can see what I'm doing. There's nothing worse than having your lash not right. These brows not, your lashes not glued. Some people have it right on the eye bed. No. Okay. Let's try to do this one so y'all can see. If I can't do it, then we're going to have to wait till I get a correct mirror to put my phone on. I mean a stand. Because I got it on a ring stand, but put my glue on. Don't need a lot. You can use the clear, the black. I like the black because it makes it look like I have an eyeliner on. And I don't wear eyeliner unless it's really, really a big event. Okay. I'm going to let that dry. Always curve this. Curve it with the eye. You see? We're going to try. Because I got to have mine on point. I can't be looking crazy. All right, let's try it. Let me see what I did. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to have to do it over here, ladies. Yep, I will show y'all another time. I gotta get ready for work. Okay, sorry about that. So this is the gist of it, but make sure the corners are intact and they're down. Then I normally take this. Be very careful, ladies. Not sure of doing that. Find another way to press down. Yeah, because that's what I said. I need to turn it. And also, if you get some glue on your eye bag, that little point right there is magical. It pulls it off. I so haven't did pretty good today. Corners are down. And just push up a little. So your lash is blending with these. A lot of people put mascara underneath. I don't. I wash this off with an antibacterial. Or I can get a fresh one. It might be time for a new one. Probably time for a new one. Got a lot of makeup on it. Get a new one. But anyway, that's the gist. You can set. I did a setting, but you can spray your skin if you want. Oh, this is something I like to. To hydrate my skin. This is perfect. I normally like to do this beforehand, but I'm gonna try it. You can spray it on your face, and it just hydrates the skin. It's a facial spray. And that is it. Make sure your lashes are dry. I am going to work on this head of mine. But anyway, fan my eyelashes, but make sure they're dry. But anyway, again, thank you for tuning in to Beauty by Red. Click and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. All right, bye. Oh, let me do this. Close up, take it off the stand. Okay. And there you have it. All right, next to the head.